For many years, the world of Velos lived in peace and harmony, under the guidance and protection of the gods, led by the dragon god Bahamut. Then, everything changed when the Demon Lord attacked. In their quest for universal domination, the Demon Lord's gaze turned to Velos. And when the shadow fell upon that world, a great battle ensued, which left all but one god dead, and the world broken. In the fight, Bahamut sacrificed themselves to save the goddess Mila, and tasked her with saving the world. With their dying breath, Bahamut prophesied the coming of destined heroes who would defeat the Demon Lord and save the world. The Demon Lord was weakened and wounded in the battle, and sealed themselves inside their tower to recover. Heeding Bahamut's words, the Demon Lord summoned villains from afar to oversee this conquered world, arming them with demonic artifacts to face any heroes that dare to arise. And arise they shall. We begin. The scene opens. It appears we are in the void of space. A strange, translucent room lined with full bookshelves made of dark matter and a glowing chair made of nebula. Seated in the chair, an angelic individual, female, white hair, skin aglow a light pink, and 4 large wings quickly unfurling as she shoots from the chair. Bahamut! As we see herself collecting herself, she looks forward and gasps. We get a close frame of her large eyes, a silhouette reflection of a great tower, and hunks of rock surrounding. We return to a front full-body focus as she kneels, tearing up, recollecting herself, and begins to pray. O great dragon god Bahamut, I honor your sacrifice. Please send unto me the heroes of destiny. And the scene goes black. The next scene opens within a dungeon cell, chains affixed to the back wall, leading down and attached to manacles cuffed to a goblin girl. Chewsday, please describe yourself.
Chewsday, covered in chains, is a small goblin, green-skinned, typical goblin girl, with a couple of tattoos of blue lines. Her hair long, covered in her eye patch, with her other eye sewn, having a birthmark of sorts. Like most goblins, she has a unique trait, a physical trait. She has tail. But she has the face of a humiliated, grief-ridden girl.
And as we see Chewsday, grief-ridden, manacled, we switch focus to the front of the cell. Iron bars, an iron matching door with 2 guards standing outside. The guards are in mid-conversation and we hear, I can't believe we caught her. She didn't even put up much of a fight. Dog must have lost her bite. Once and she lost her captain and couldn't get her revenge. Then we focus back to you, Chewsday. What kind of expression do you have once you hear them mention your lost captain?
Her grief face just sinkens into this pile of sadness, tears forming in her one good eye. As she just looks down.
And as you look down, Chewsday, something catches your attention as well as the guards. A sound of something crashing in another room. Oh, you hear that? Well, we better go investigate. And they begin to walk off. And as they do, we see a black cat with white patch, white paws, and blue eyes slip between the bars. We follow their shadow as they cross the cell and morph into a humanoid shape. We arrive at a woman picking the locks on Chewsday's manacles. The woman is young and freckled, with long bangs under a brimmed hat.
How could you be letting yourself get caught like that, Chewsday? We gotta get you out of here.
Ashlyn! She is just here and more up, sobbing quietly. I feel like Chewsday is. I'm sorry.
And as you get up, as you're sobbing and crying, as she's unlocking your manacles, we get a flash, a white flash. And we see why you're crying. Paint me a picture, Chewsday. Set the scene of when you lost your captain and your eye.
Sorry. The scene starts with a beat. Men fighting, screaming. People charging, fighting. Figures dance. Chewsday's in the side, healing her best, making sure everyone's staying alive. She turns and sees a rapier again ready to slash as the man jumps in front of her, taking the hit, her captain. And Chewsday's there, watching him bleed out as this woman berates her crew as they crew. And the last thing she remembers seeing is the blade launched forward into her eye as a zoo. That.
And we get that scene and we see a man with a captain's hat laying in the sand, blood staining the sand. As a rapier is pulled from their back, we see Chewsday looking up at this figure, the outline silhouette of a female with a rapier. And as she flicks the blood, we see Chewsday looking up with blood pouring from her eye, holding it. And the woman says,
The dog tooths are done. Just another Tuesday for me.
And then we switch back to the cell, and your friend Ashlyn has finished unlocking the manacles.
Oh, we haven't much time before they get back. A distraction won't last long. Come this way.
And she tries to lead you to some spiral stairs on the end of the room. Do you follow?
Yeah.
And as you get to the steps, you hear coming from behind them, Hi, the cell's empty. Look, she's getting away. And then Ashlyn's like, come, hurry, we've got to go. She looks out a window on the tower, the spiral tower, and sees there's a hay wagon below. She's like, we've got to get out of here. Jump.
jump into. Hey, what? This is crazy. Fuck it. And she's just gonna jump.
All right, we get that scene of the outer of the tower. We see Chewsday leaping from a window, followed by Ashlyn as two guards. One of them sticks their head out and starts pointing and yelling, "Prisoners getting away! Prisoners getting away!" And we see the executioner, the gallows set up. There's a masked executioner that is sizing up the nooses as the guards are sitting there talking with them, and as the ones in the tower yell, they all turn towards you. Ashlyn's like, "Come on, to the docks, to the docks. I've got a boat waiting for us." Do you follow?
Yes, Chewsday shall follow, and quickly wander across to the docks.
And as you are making your way across the docks towards the ship, their guards getting closer, Ashlyn turns and pulls a wand out of her belt and throws it to you. What do you do?
Grab the wand. Grab the wand.
And as you grab the wand and the guards are getting closer and you wave it in the air, a large crashing wave starts to rise up, and then you hear the words, Chewsday, from out of nowhere. "Send unto me the destined heroes." And the wave comes crashing down, hitting the assailants. And as the wave crashes down, it crashes down on you and Ashlyn, and a bright light flashes. And the scene goes black. The next scene opens. We see two individuals exiting an alternative store in the mall. One is a hobgoblin male, around 3 feet tall, with combed white hair, gray skin, blue full-rim glasses, and large pointy ears. He is dressed in a white button-up shirt with a red bow tie, which is tucked into a pair of black high-rise pants. He walks timidly beside a halfling girl. Kuro, please describe yourself.
Kuro is even for a halfling standards, rather small, but wearing the standard attire of the Academy of the Chosen District. Not that she, approves of the look, but it is what it is. Her skin is very abnormally pale from the constant stays within her room or any dark spaces she can find. She also wears a pair of rounded glasses that look more akin to those that you would find on a sunny day, despite the fact that she will wear them wherever she so pleases. And her blue hair tied up in twin tails.
So as the two of you leave this alternative store, Kuro, you made a purchase. Are you allowing your friend to carry your bag for you, or are you carrying this black bag?
I would, as much as it does pain me to be seen around somebody as clumsy and nonchalant as he is, I'm sure he can make use by, carrying a bag or two.
Cool. So we see you exiting this store in the mall. The hobgoblin man is holding your recent purchase, and as you walk out of the store, he addresses you.
I can't believe you snagged the last limited edition Donnie Spector Stanko Pop.
look right. They're a very coveted item, and when I saw it, I just had to make the purchase, and it will look great next to my other ones, too.
Oh, did you see the latest episode of Donnie Spector? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Neither can I. I'm, Dexter, for how, she sort of, like, gestures towards him. It's just like, with how you are, I'm still surprised that you enjoy that sort of stuff.
Hey, I like some alternative cartoons myself.
And as you two are having this conversation, walking through the mall, you pass by two of your classmates wearing Letterman jackets with two of their girlfriends. And you know these two. As you pass by, one of them's like, "Oh, hey, look, it's the Geek Squad." And one of the girls is like,
Don't be that way, Rick.
and then the other one's like, "Huh, someone has to keep these nerds in check now that Brad disappeared. I really hope my bro is okay." What does your expression look like when you hear the name Brad, Kuro?
Just for that split moment as I hear the words of Brad, it's been quite a while since, his disappearance that I was almost able to forget the feeling of his fist against my face, but just hearing his name as we pass the two meatheads, my jaw sort of grits a little bit and my fist furls just slightly.
And we switch scenes as you're thinking about it, thinking about the pain. We see the back of a human man, hair parted up, spinning a football in his finger. Though we don't see him, we just see the black silhouette as we're in a dark schoolroom. Kuro, you're laying there with blood pouring out of your nose. He spins the football, tosses it up, and catches it. We don't get a look at him, but he looks down at you and says, "You're probably just gonna become a villain anyways. Leave the hero work to real heroes and stay out of my way next time." How do you respond?
Sort of collecting herself, is there anyone else around, actually?
Not in this flashback scene. It's like a dark flashback, just you and Brad.
I can feel the anger welling up inside of me, my nose feeling broken and numb as I can feel the warm trickle of blood down either side of my face. Just sitting there, feeling the darkness overcome as the camera pans over towards my right hand on the floor as it's steadily curling into this fist as quickly Kuro jumps up and manages to, given her height, she only manages to sock him in the shoulder, but it's quite a decent hit, but not one that would do much to a giant of his size.
And he, after you hit him in the shoulder, he rears back and lets out a boisterous laugh. And that laugh echoes within your head as the scene returns back to the mall. Dexter's like,
Are you okay? Kuro.
Oh, it's nothing really. I'm just glad that that meat for brains guy is gone. Whatever happened to him, eaten by dogs, run over by a car, I'm sure it's fine. Better that he's not around anyway.
Oh, Well, forget that guy. Let's get back to your dorm. I want to see this Stenko pop with the rest of them.
Yeah, fine. I was going to take a detour to some more stores, but you know, I'm sure a quick trip back, it's not far.
And as you walk away from the group of classmates, you hear one of them turn to the other and be like, "Hey, go ahead, girls. We got some bro stuff to do." And then we switch scenes. Now, we are on the sidewalk at night. You and Dexter are making your way back to the dorms. We see a individual in a cape fly overhead as you continue your conversation.
So, can I come over next week to watch the next episode with you?
And have all of your nerd stench get all up in my room? I think not. I would much rather if we do the usual and, you know, rent one of the lecture theaters for it. I'm sure that will be more than acceptable.
I can help you study afterwards, too.
I, appreciate it, but I am well up on my studying now.
Hey, what?
And Dexter, something is ripped from his hand as you turn and see the two classmates behind you on the sidewalk. So what's in the bag, Poindexter?
Hey, give that back. That's my friends.
If you want it so bad, why don't you go and get it? And he tosses it in the road, and you see as he runs to get it, Kuro, and runs to grab it, there's a bus coming. What do you do?
As I witness Dexter running towards it, quickly dash towards it, as I'm just like, "No, you idiot!" As I go to like grab his hand.
And as you grab his hand, he looks up and he sees the bus, right? And he takes your hand and he tries to throw you out of the way. And as that happens, the bus honks, crashes into him. Slow-mo, you see it. You look and see the bus coming in slow-mo, crashing into him. And as you see that happen, you notice that Dexter threw you into the other lane, and lights start to brighten as you hear horn coming, and then you too are hit by a bus, and a light lights up, and you disappear, and the scene goes black. The next scene opens. We see smokestacks spewing pink mist into a dark, clouded sky. The view pans down, and we are now viewing a scrapyard behind of a factory. Odd robotic parts in large piles are strewn about the scrapyard. They appear to be the innards and exteriors of humanoid bull robots. We focus on a clump of damaged, mostly full-bodied units. Somewhere in the back of the cluster, we see glowing pink dots begin to appear. As our view comes closer, we see the dots form a circle. And in the center of the circle of dots, a larger pink circle begins to flicker. revealing the source of the glow is within a bowl-shaped head. As the large circle flickers, we begin to hear alarms. The scene goes black, and we hear voices. It's a trap, Yoshimi.
I know, but I'm here to rescue you, Dr. Hero. Let me get you out of here before.
Mr. Hidori returns. As if lights were turning on, we open with a shot of a robotic girl with long purple ponytail and an arm cannon, as well as a plump older man in a lab coat with wild white hair and a long curled mustache. We then switch focus, panning through this office building with spinning red alarms to MINO-Taur. Please describe yourself.
It is a large, imposing figure at 10 feet in height. The form is almost muscular in nature, but it is constructed from basic shapes with a wide chest, long arms with huge hands, a thick tubular neck that connects to a head that is shaped similar to that of a cow or bull, with large robotic horns, but on the face there are no facial features. There is a black screen with lights that flicker pink circles spinning around.
Standing next to the imposing MINO-Taur, we see the black silhouette of a man, well-groomed hair. Looks like he's wearing a business suit with a katana on his hip. The man speaks. Foolish android, always diving headfirst into a trap when given the right bait. The man begins to type something on his arm. It looks like a mechanical arm and says, MINO-Taur, attack protocol. What do you do?
Initiating destruction protocol, and he stances up and he lifts up one arm, pops out an arm blade, engaging, and then he quickly darts across the field towards Yoshima.
And as we get that scene of MINO-Taur darting across, Yoshimi brings up her arm cannon and starts shooting, but as she shoots, you dip. As she shoots again, you dive. As she shoots again, you duck. And then one more time and you dodge. And as you get to Yoshimi, what do?
I go in, first off, my arm blade, trying to swipe at her.
And she ducks as your arm blade swipes. The pudgy man. Yoshimi, be careful. There are more coming. And we switch focus to the silhouette man as he's typing something else into his arm, and we see doors start to slide open on either side, and we see rows of these MINO-Taur robots start to stomp out. Perfect timing. It'll all be over soon, Dr. Hero and Yoshimi. And as he says that, as you swipe at Yoshimi, what's your next move, MINO-Taur?
Yeah, as she dodges the swipe, I then bend my arm and from my hand, the middle of my hand, the light glows up like an Iron Man blast, and I just shooting laser beams at her as she's dodging them, and shooting laser beams with one hand, other hand is swiping at her. She dodges back from my swipe to just approach her. I swipe and approach and swipe, approach and swipe, aiming for the head, aiming for the neck.
One of the new MINO-Taur units comes out and apprehends Dr. Hero. Yoshimi, help! And we hear Mr. Hidori say, It's all over now. You will. And then we hear a voice. Not Hidori's, not the other ones. We hear another voice that just says, Hidori. And as that happens, MINO-Taur, in your viewing panels, you see behind Mr. Hidori, the silhouette of Mr. Hidori, some strange anomaly open. And Mr. Hidori grabs his samurai sword and plunges it into the ground. As you see, he's being sucked in, and everything in the room is being sucked in. You, Dr. Hiro, Yoshimi, the other robots are all being dragged into this strange vortex. And as you all fly into the vortex and it closes, we return to the dark, clouded factory, pollution-ridden sky, to the scrapyard, as these memories are returning to you, MINO-Taur. You hear Hidori's voice once more. A memory. You look around, you see in the scrapyard there was a small shrine that was erected in front of your form, and the memory shoots through your mainframe and says, "You have served me well." And then we hear the sound of like metal wrenching, and we hear your form powering down. But you're awake, you're conscious. You feel like something is missing, like you're all alone, like you serve no purpose. And as you ponder your lack of purpose, a new voice is heard. "Send unto me heroes of destiny." What does that word mean to you now, MINO-Taur? Hero.
Hero. But I look around. Yoshima is not here. I am no hero. I look down at my hands. I am a monster.
You say that. You say, "I am no hero." You look at your hands saying you're a monster, but your hands begin to glow. You hear the voice once more, "Send unto me heroes of destiny." And as your hand glows, as the screen lights, your form lights up and you disappear. Pepper spice.
Yes.
So, Pepper, when last we left off, you had decided to leave your former group as they bickered over the politics of the new kingdom erected in the Stag Lord's wake. Without a word, you and your trusty friend Palmon set out, heading north through the reclaimed stolen lands, stopping for the night at Oleg's outpost. But since the group fell apart and you wanted to continue playing, we'll just say you worked here for a few months while the kingdom was being built. Since this will technically be a new campaign, I'm starting you at level 1 again. So, after working for a few months, you were ready to set out for a grander adventure. one day a caravan stopped through, and you met Terry the Teamster, and were hired as a caravan cook. You set out, headed to New Stettin, the capital of Bravoy. And, so that's, don't worry, I'll get some new players soon, but for now, I want to get you to the capital. That's where I want to start the next adventure. So we'll do this little one-on-one session just so so we don't have to skip. So that's where we open. We see the top view of a caravan traveling 3 wagons deep. There are a few guards riding beside. Would you like to be up front with Palmon in your lap? Or where would you like to be in the caravan?
Is there like a caravan wagon that is could be like a kitchen or something?
Yeah. The lead wagon is where all the kitchen utensils are kept.
Yeah, I would be there, together with Palmon, where all the kitchen stuff is. That's where I feel most comfortable, really.
Ah, excellent. It's been a little while since we played, so for me, could you please describe what Pepper looks like?
Sure. So first we hear metal softly banging against each other as if someone was transporting the kitchen goods, and we see a close-up on the ears first, like yellow, brown, green, fluffy ears. We see a bunch of messy blonde hair, a quick focus on a tail with a blonde furry tip. The camera focuses quickly on a piece of hay being chewed on, and the mouth is filled with crooked teeth. The camera kind of zooms out, and we see the full goblin, yellow glowing eyes, a button nose, the clawed hand holding a frying pan while the other one is holding a Palmon in place. Her body is sturdy as she is carrying, she usually has a backpack and another big satchel on her hip, and she wears a raggedy dress, brown and a brown apron covering her, and you see scars on her face and on her feet and bare arms, and she has a bit of a frown, just a natural frown in her face.
Nice. And sitting in your lap is your companion. I'll let you describe Palmon for me.
Well, Palmon is a lechi, a little cabbage guy. I have no idea how the anatomy works, but little green guy, round with cabbage on top, and he has arms and legs covered with brown leather shoes and gloves and a little sword, and two eyes, two big eyes. He is. You don't see much expression of Palmon.
So the two of you are riding shotgun up front with Teamster Terry, a skinny, lanky man with a neck beard, wearing overalls and a straw hat. And you are in mid-conversation with Terry. He's talking with you about your adventures. He begins. So, you're telling me he just snuck right into the Stag Lord's bedchamber and stuck him with a sword while he slept?
Well, that's what happened, yeah. It was a pretty big shock for all of us, but I didn't think it would work, honestly.
I can't believe that the Stag Lord was done in his sleep. Little anticlimactic, if you ask me.
He was drunk all the time, and we had all this plan, to do a duel and whatnot, and give like a champion or something like that, and like, take over the bandit camp. But yeah, like he just went in and kind of just sword into his throat. It wasn't very nice. He gurgled a lot.
Well, hey, you mentioned a wizard. What was that wizard's name?
You mean I forgot the name of my own wizard. I'm sorry.
Howlite.
Thank you. Howlite?
Yeah, that's the one.
What about him?
I heard he was into nasty business. He was a mean fella.
Yeah, he was pretty mean. Didn't really like him. We never got along, really.
And as you say that, we have a flashback, Pepper. And we get a scene of you. Paint me a picture. Give me a scene of one time when you were trying to give your advice or information and were shot down by Howlite.
So it was right after a bear attack. We were just like, you see the bear, a giant bear, like bigger than 2 men, is laying like right in front of us, and we see that the wizard Howlite right now is heavily wounded, actually, because he went straight on at the bear, and I'm like, why didn't you go back? Why did you go away from the group? What's wrong with you?
If I wanted your opinion, I would have asked for it. The day that I ingratiate goblins is the day I have my head checked. Stay out of the business that you don't understand, little one. He says that. And
as he says that, you see me kind of tighten my grip on my frying pan, and like my gaze kind of goes down to the ground, and I just fiddle with my fingers on the free hand.
Oh. What was that? That was weird. Oh, okay. Pepper, as you're traveling and conversing with Terry, give me a perception check.
Okay. What do
An intellect roll.
15.
Ah, yes, you see in the distance, Pepper, a spell storm starting to brew. And since you saw it in time, I won't make you roll a survival. You're able to find a nice cover to ride out the storm just in the nick of time. And that's where we see the next scene. You are all in a cave as the storm is brewing around you. There's Terry is there with you and Palmon and some of the other individuals who were hired on as guards or mercenary. You're sitting there with Terry and a paladin of SechzigRayner, fully armored. You hear the thunder echoing outside as the spell storm rages on, and you hear a voice you hear a voice, Pepper, from outside saying, "I need her. She's the one." And as you hear that voice, Pepper, you look around and you notice that Palmon's not with you anymore. You look outside and you see him in the storm, lightning shooting down, left and right. The paladin of SechzigRayner looks to Palmon's direction, grabs their shield, and rushes to the storm. What do?
Why is Palmon inside? I rush toward. I try to be faster than the paladin, and I want to hold on to my friend.
You do. You rush past the paladin, and a lightning strikes right next to you. You jump out of the way and roll towards Palmon and grab him. And as the paladin reaches you and begins to slow down, he starts to glow, a white glow as lightning strikes him. And he begins to raise in the air for a moment. Then you hear the voice again. "No, not that one. I need her." And the paladin drops to the ground, and then you notice yourself begin to glow as lightning strikes once more and lands down upon you. A voice, "Heroes of Destiny." And you light up and disappear. And then we open the next scene. Chewsday, Kuro, MINO-Taur, Pepper. After your exciting day, however it ended, you all awaken in a flash of light. You're in a void chamber lined with dark matter bookshelves and a nebula chair on which an angelic figure sits. As you all appear and she sees you, she says, "Welcome." Wait a second. Wait. Apologies. This is probably a total big misunderstanding. I was trying to reach some heroes and summon them, but oops, must have got the lines crossed. Please. I will get this cleared up momentarily. Give me some time. She runs behind the chair and she kneels down and starts praying. "Oh, Bahamut, great God, are you sure you heard my prayers?" And then we switch scenes back to the four of you. The scene is yours.
I kind of belly flopped when I got transported here. I'm kind of like laying on the floor, like face down, and like I'm kind of slowly getting back up with all my gear that is like doing some clink clanks, and then I look around, and I look for Palmon.
You do not see
Kuro
Palmon.
is sort of standing. Kuro is sort of standing there a little befuddled, sort of the darkness feeling comforting, but it's almost like a deer in the headlights. She was a deer in the headlights. The pain doesn't seem to be there anymore, but she's sort of looking down and around at this place as she remembers the honk of the horn into silence, into nothing, as she takes a quick look. Just what is the meaning of this? Dexter? Dexter, where are you?
I think Chewsday is looking around, confused, but it's trying to compose herself in this void. But I feel like it's overwhelming to her.
Minotaur appears. He appears like superhero landing, sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator when he goes back in time. He slowly stands up, looking around. Query: what is this location? Why is this unit here?
And as you are all collecting yourself, it all comes to you now, like it happened so quickly, but this angelic figure just said they were trying to summon heroes, but they think they got it wrong, and now they're ignoring you and in prayer, and the four of you are there, supposed summon heroes amongst yourself. The scene is y'all's.
Have you seen my friend? He's a little short guy, green, looks like a cabbage.
That one is green, short, looks like a cabbage, and I point to Chewsday.
What? Wait, I'm not cabbage.
No,
Kuro takes a step further towards the chair in the center of the room and the praying being in the center as she sort of turns over. She's like, heroes? What do you... First of all, explain yourself and where we are. And if you are looking for heroes, you might be looking at one, you know? Kuro from class 18A? No? Where is my friend? What has happened? You have some explaining to do.
The individual will stand up, straighten up her dress, and turn to address the four of you. Well, it appears you are the destined heroes that I was to summon. Either that or the dragon god has a sense of humor. And as she says that, we see like a light outline of a dragon face with a grin looking down at her. Well, I guess you're wondering why you're here.
I'm actually wondering where my friend is, and where is here?
I do not know where your friend is. I only summon heroes.
Improbable. This Minotaur unit is not a hero.
I'm just a cook.
Wait. So, you summoned heroes and only... Did you just kill my friend? Just to get me here? Is that what happened?
What do you mean? I didn't kill anyone.
My friend was hit by a bus mere moments before I was, and I appeared here. I demand some answers if you are going to hold us here hostage. Wait, are we dead? Did everyone... Oh, God.
This Minotaur unit was never alive to begin with, so it is impossible for us to be dead, because I cannot die.
I don't think you're dead. I hope you're not dead. That would defeat the purpose.
I want Sorry. She's gonna point to Wanda. Explain now. Everything, please. I'm confused.
I agree with the cabbage, and I point my hand at Mila with my my laser sun to glow up. Explain.
Okay. I am Mila, goddess of fables, legends, and lore, keeper of stories and scriber of tales, and the adopted daughter of Bahamut, the dragon god emperor of Velos. That was before the demon lord attacked. Now Bahamut is dead, and the world is broken. She looks as though she is parting some veil of stars as she says this. And as she lifts this veil, coming into view, you lay your eyes upon a great skulled tower with 5 mighty chains attached to 5 floating land masses.
It's still loading.
Still loading on my end.
Still loading.
Oh my god, it must be huge.
I can see it on the stream though.
Oh my
So
god,
tiny,
I can
but-
see. Oh my god, I'll brought now. What the fuck? This looks so sick.
Shout out to Albrotnar.
Oh, I can see it now. Yo.
It's still loading for me.
Oh my god, this is sick. I love this. Holy shit. This looks good.
It's loaded. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's go. Sweet. Yes, Albrotnar. No, I didn't use the huge one, Albrotnar. It's just... You just did too high res a picture. Hopefully these smaller ones will pop up pretty quick. So, she says that. She parts the veil in this strange void room, and you see the tower with the land masses chained to it, floating in the void of space. She focuses on the Demon Lord Tower itself and says, "The dread tower of the Demon Lord. It is protected by dark magics, and the seal can only be broken with the 5 demonic artifacts." We switch focus to the water-filled land mass. And this is now known as the Pirate Isles, a once peaceful paradise, now a lawless archipelago of scum and villainy, occupied by a sylph pirate with a bad attitude. Next, she focuses on a landmass heavily forested with 2 universities and a coliseum in the center. This is a hidden Fae academia, once schools of art and magic, now deadly rivals, one headed by an arrogant, superpowered bully. Then we switch focus to the factory chunk. This is now known as Sludge City, a once grand industrial city, now overran and overworked, with a cunning inventor in charge. And here, the Deadlands. A once lush grassland, now a lifeless barren waste ruled by a power-hungry wizard. And finally, the kingdom of Starterra. Mayhaps the demon lord lacked the power, but no villain was summoned here, and the kingdom is still under the rule of the wise King Xandor. Although the demon lord did not implant a villain here, they did implant one of their artifacts, which is slowly corrupting the land. I would suggest you start here if you choose to take up arms against the demon lord. Nobody?
Why do you expect us to face a demon lord? I barely. I was just in a group that we killed the stag lord, but I mean that was one person, and there was like multiple capable fighters. And I looked through the group, and well, I mean, okay, you all look very capable, actually.
So, let me get this right. You just, I must be dreaming. This is insane. This is beyond anything that you could have. What the fuck? You're telling me that I'm a horrible dream. It's a horrible dream. I'm sat in a hospital somewhere. I've just been hit by a bus. And now I'm here talking to Wings, Rags, some weird cosplaying pirate lady from a Saturday morning cartoon, and whatever the hell new truck guy is over there. I don't know. Just, it'll be fine. I'll wake up soon.
What's a truck?
I can turn into a truck. That was a joke.
That was a pretty funny joke. Question: What if we decline? What would happen? Do we just go back to home place in time?
I'm afraid I don't have the power to send you back. Bahamut chose you for a reason.
So it's not
Very-
real. This isn't.
I mean, what if we succeed in this demon lord endeavor? Will we then be able to go back?
Yes, you will save your world, along with countless others. For if the demon lord is allowed to regain their full power, their conquest of the universe will continue. Your worlds will not be safe either.
Query. It is illogical that a demon exists, for demons are fictional beings. How can you expect us to take on a fictional being?
What? Demons exist? They are pretty much real. What are you talking about?
Demons are not real. They are made-up beings.
Isn't the person in front of us an angel? Doesn't that mean like demons exist too?
Illogical.
Robot
They cannot
man.
be an angel because angels do not exist.
What do you mean an angel? They're clearly just like somebody born with some like natural abilities. It's just natural.
Perhaps they are an android of some build, built with 4 wings, 6 arms.
Android.
Well, now that's where you're wrong, because androids don't exist, yet here you are, which is why this is totally not real and a dream, and we're not actually here.
Impossible.
I met a guy once who had like a Clockwork companion.
And demons are real. And the demon lord did attack. I recorded it all everything that's happened to this world. She motions to the dark matter bookshelves and she floats over and grabs a book. Here, the accounts of when the demon lord attacked, the record of Velos War.
I grab the book and like I hold it like okay, scanning, and I flip through the book, like flipping over each page almost instantly, just reading through the entire book.
And you read the book. It accounts the arrival of the Tower of the Demon Lord, summoning demons spewing forth from the tower and attacking the world, and then the great battle of the gods where Bahamut sacrificed himself to save Mila and assigned villains to the different chunks of the world. And now that you're reading this record of Velos War, you see the individuals who were summoned, the villains. You see your former master recorded in here, Mr. Hidori.
That is my creator, Master Hidoi. I read it in a book. It must be real.
See, told you.
What do you mean? Let me take a gander at this. Kuro picks up the book and begins to turn it to like the opposite direction that you would read a book, and opening it from like the right side, and she's just like, where are the pictures in this?
Nice.
How am I supposed to read a book without my pictures?
And as
And she
you're
just sort of like drops it to the floor.
you drop it to the floor and it turns to the page with the hidden Fey Academia on it, and you see the word Brad.
Wait, what did she do? She like quickly picks it up on that one section, and she sort of like holds it very close to her face, given her sunglasses that she currently has on. She's like vaguely reading it.
Yeah, and you see that Brad has taken over one of the schools in the Hidden Fey Academia.
Oh god, this must be a nightmare. Is this where he went? Writs her hands as she like tosses the book aside once again.
I think who knows reactions. I think Chewsday's gonna pick up the book. Have a quick gander, you know?
Oh yeah. As you gander, you see that there is a sylph pirate in charge of the Pirate Isles now.
Okay. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help this place. I'm gonna kill a bitch. Do that.
I mean, now that we are stuck here, who actually are you all? I'm Pepper.
Greetings, Pepper. This is the MINO-Taur unit, also known as the Municipal Interaction Neutralization Officer Taur unit.
Okay. I'll just call you Minotaur then.
That is a usual shortening of this unit's name.
And who are you? I point at Chewsday.
The name's
You're-
Tuesday. Medic of the medic slash vice. I mean, captain of the Dogtooth Pirates. Pleasant to meet you. And I
Oh.
pass her the book. Here, do you want this book to read too?
I take the book and I look over to Koro. And you?
Kuro is sort of facing away, but she quickly turns with sort of like one hand in front of her face, covering her right eye, the other one as she like sort of flings it out to the side as she's like, Kuro, second best student of class 18A of the Heroes Academy at your service. It's nice to meet you. She sort of like looks you up and down, just immediately judging you on your outfit. She's like, I think I'll call you Rags.
Oh, my name is Pepper, but okay.
Rags it is.
Are you guys hungry?
As a robot, I do not need to intake food or drink.
Oh, that's mighty sad.
I'm hungry. I haven't had a good food in like a month. A good meal in a month.
Myla was your name, right?
Yes.
Is there any place in this void where I could prepare a meal?
Not here, no. But I can send you to your destination. And there, you should be able to find adequate nourishment. Here, allow me to give you this for your quest. She reaches out and hands you all what appears to be about the size of a smartwatch, a wrist apparatus, and says, "This is the Goddess Codex. Its powers are not completely unlocked now. For that, you will need a guide to help unlock the true powers of the Codex." And as you put one on your wrist, this holographic menu pops up with all your faces on it, with your hit points, and there's different icons you can view. One says items, one says equipment, one says magic, and a few others just have question marks on them. You can use this to keep track of your party and your progress. If you see the item option, this codex will store all of the items you acquire on your quest.
Oh, like a bag of holding. I've heard of these things.
Oh gosh, this looks exactly like those games that my dad showed me on his oldie consoles. What are they? Fantasy's Finale or something? I don't remember.
This is just like a nanotech watch.
And as you look in the item menu, you'll notice there's a second option that says key items. And as you look into that, it says Goddess Codex.
It says here that I have something called the slippery trait.
Yes. Goblins are able to weave in and out of combat more easily in this world.
It says here I can pray, but gods are not real. How can this unit pray?
Well, maybe it isn't a god you pray to, but an ideal or a belief.
Yo, cool. It says here that I've got a knife. As Kuro presses the equip button.
Let me see what you have. A knife, no!
But what is this? I see. Is this a goddess codex? Goddesses codex? What is this?
And 3 of the options just have question marks. So otherwise, you can access your inventory, your equipment, your magic spells, your status. But 3 of the options are currently locked.
Strange. This feels just like a game, but I suppose the only option we have is to play along.
But this isn't a game. The world is on the line.
Myla,
We
I
all
request.
we all look directly into the camera.
Myla, I humbly request, unlock it, unlock it, unlock it.
You won't be able to unlock it until you've met with an individual, someone who's been waiting for you, waiting for the destined heroes to arrive, your guide in this new world.
And when shall we meet this guy?
They are in the village of New Hope in the kingdom of Starterra. Are you all prepared to grasp destiny and become big damn heroes?
Oh well, I don't know.
It is impossible for this unit to become a hero. This unit is a machine built only for killing. How can a machine, a weapon, be a hero?
Maybe that is something you will learn on your journey.
You're gonna send us what?
If you're all ready,
I'm ready.
Kuro clenches her
Affirmative.
fists and clenches her fist as she's like, my hero's story begins now, as she sort of, I am ready.
I guess, and I hold my pan with like both hands close to my chest.
she begins to pray once more. Oh, Bahamut, great dragon god, heroes you have sent, and now their task is underway. Send them to the village of New Hope so that they may begin their journey. And as she utters the last word, you all 4 begin to glow white, and the screen flashes, and the intro begins. All right, so after the Isekai, after the meeting with Myla and she transported you away. We open with a glow as you all are at the edge of the village of New Hope. You hear a ruckus coming from within the village. The sounds of people yelling, arguing, the sounds of a wolf howling, and the baying of goats. All right, let's get you on the map as you arrive. Make sure everyone can see it.
I think it's still loading for me.
Yeah, let me know when everyone's loaded.
There we go.
It's loaded.
It's looking good.
It's looking good. Okay.
Still loading for me.
All right.
I'm Australian, probably.
For such an advanced piece of technology, you sure are slow.
Ooh.
I'm running on Windows 98.
Ooh.
I don't see any windows on you.
My face is a window.
Into
And
your
I've loaded.
soul. You're loaded. Everyone's loaded?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. So, after the flash of light, you are at the outskirts of the village of New Haven. As you make your way in, like I said, you hear the sounds of screams. You see villagers running. You see in the town square, there's a goblin man with small appendages on his chest and fine hair. He is being accosted by a large, brutish wolf man, and you see goat men around the edges of town harassing and assaulting. You hear the goblin man in the center of town. The heroes will arrive. Don't worry. You can stop this. And then the wolfman will reply, will let out a howl. We work for the Demon Lord. This is our town now. You all are gonna be servants to us. Grab the peoples. We need some sacrifices. Loot, rob, whatever you need. Get this stinking goblin out of here. What do you all do?
I politely walk to the square and I would say, "Greetings. We were sent here to look for a guide. Any of you our guide?"
The goblin man turns to you all. Hey, look, see? I told you the death and heroes were gonna arrive. The wolf man lets out a howl. Nah, not today. We're taking down the heroes in the name of the Demon Lord. And now, we go into combat. So, if you wish to go before the bad guys, you need to use your reaction to take the initiative. Does anyone wish to take the initiative?
Nope. Not me.
Kuro will take the initiative.
All right, choose fast turn if you are taking the initiative, and slow if you're not.
Apparently, I accidentally summoned another version of me by accident.
Oh no,
The shadow clone.
already. All right, let me see. I only see one Kuro. So Kuro and Chewsday are taking the initiative. Who wishes to go first?
Kuro can go first if you don't mind. Chewsday.
I don't mind. Go ahead.
So, Kuro, Kuro is going to see the the goblin in the center of town being accosted by this wolf man, and she is simply going to, that is 5, step towards and in front of him as she is just like, well, the heroes of destiny are here to save you, as she takes a swing at this wolf man.
Oh!
You.
This does not bode well.
All right.
This being her first time equipping a blade proper, she has always taken a fascination in these objects and whatnot, but she takes a swing at the wolfman and he is easily deflects it.
As you run up with your blade, the goblin man turns to the wolf man.
Yeah, now you're gonna pay. She's gonna get you. Oh. Next time. She's gonna get you next time.
Chewsday, you're up.
Oops, wrong button. Tuesday sees Kuro. Tuesday sees Kuro miss and is just like, okay, let me move a bit forward. And how far is destroy? 6. Cast. Oh, I'm gonna cast Flying Jellyfish at the wolf man.
What does it look like when you cast the spell?
You see Tuesday has a wand by her ear, pulls out, does a little swirly with her swirl with her wand, and you just hear, I cast, go, Scoobly Biggly.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
The heroes of destiny, everyone. Here we are.
You see the strafe slowly pops out of the wand and just like it gets stuck. Just doesn't move. I'm like, come on, move, attack.
You say that, we get that scene of you looking at your wand, saying move, attack, and you start flinging your wand. The goblin individual turns back.
Oh, look, the pirate. She's about to implement some hydromancy magic. You're in for it now.
And then as nothing happens but a little bit of a squirt coming out, these 2 large jellyfish float out of your wand, and we get a scene of them just slowly and lazily floating by the battlefield as they float away into the aether.
Ha! What's that trick?
Anybody else? Nope. All right, you already see, so I get to go, right? So,
Take down that big one, and the small ones will be easy pickings.
hope you're ready, Rayner.
I'm ready.
All right. And you see that these goatmen have short swords strapped to their hips and are wielding javelins. This will be their only javelin they will use to throw your way, Minotaur. A 2, an 18, an 8, and an 8. So the first javelin flies through the air and smashes against your metal plating and breaks. The second one finds some purchase within one of your neck joints as the other two break. You will take a mighty 3 points of damage as you have a javelin sticking out of your neck.
Ah! Please abstain from hitting me.
All right, you get an opportunity. No, you don't, because you seize the initiative. So you don't have your reaction, Kuro. This individual, this wolf man, seeing you run up and completely whiffing their attack, walks by you nonchalantly, not even paying you no mind as they take their big axe. Ah, big one, huh? The demon lord will love this. And brings it down on you, Minotaur. All right, take 10 points of damage. And as his axe slams into you and slashes into you, you get pushed back a little bit, right? And the axe hits the ground, and he's like, I ain't done yet. Concussive strike. And as he says that, the ground begins to shatter around him and shoot towards you, Pepper and Chewsday. Give me strength rolls.
I'm going to try to withstand as I brace myself and use that as a reaction. Kind of just ram my pan into the ground as that happens. So I guess I get a boon for that?
Yes, you'll get a boon. Oh. Minotaur, you didn't need to make it. You're fine. It's just your allies. All right, Pepper. Chewsday, give me a strength roll. Okay, yeah. And as the ground begins to crack and rocks begin to shoot up into the air, as the cracks reach you, you brace yourself, Pepper. Chewsday, you're able to withstand it. As the rocks shatter, you feel a force trying to push you back, but you're able to withstand. And so you got past that one, huh? Well, the next one won't be so nice. All right, that leaves us with Pepper or Minotaur. Who wishes to go next?
I will go next. And I'll get up and target him. What was it to target again? I keep forgetting.
Control click. And then I'll double check if you have them targeted. Yes.
You should be. I specifically requested not to be harmed. Please move aside. And I try to walk through him, try and push him away. I need to go see that green one. And as I push him, my arm blade slips out and it kind of goes in for a little slice of him. Oh, miss. So it ends up not slicing him, but I do still try and walk around him a bit to get within range of the green one.
All right, so you try to push your way aside. Your sword extends from your arm as you push the wolf out of the way. And he dodges. Hey, buddy. And that was your turn.
I was not trying to harm you.
Last on the list,
And,
Pepper.
yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah.
Kind of just as he was doing the weird ground strike, I collect myself and I guess I have to fight again. and I run up to him as he's like still looking at MINO-Taur, and I will try to give him a big old swing from my frying pan as I jump in the air and like give him hell on the back of his head. Finally! The first hit from our team, yay!
Screams out in pain.
Bonk! And that's a critical hit, so my feature actually grabs where I get to roll a dice again if it's two less, I think. I will have to see. When I get a critical success on a roll to attack, you can roll the damage an additional time and use the highest total. So I can roll the damage again.
Sweet.
I'm gonna take the 8.
We will take the 8, so I probably need to heal him by 7, right? Yeah. Put him at 8 damage. Okay. Yeah, you come in, slamming your pan down, hitting him. His face cracks as he spits blood. Ah!
You're gonna pay for that.
Leave us alone, you big meanie.
And that's the end of round 1. Round 2. Does anyone wish to take the initiative?
Sure, I'll do it. I go for kneecaps now.
All right, choose fast turn if you're taking the initiative. All right, so none of you will have reactions this round. Who wishes to go first? Kuro, Pepper, Chewsday, or MINO-Taur?
Me.
I'll go first, second buff.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Okay, listen. I've Chewsday seen Pepper smack this wolf man with pans like, wow, you did really strong. I'm gonna cast a spell on you. And I'm gonna cast Bestow Might. Which gives you 1d6 extra damage and a couple other things. And how it looks is you see her teary eye. She uses the wand to get the tear off her eye and just shoots it forward at Pepper, and you feel a bit more stronger.
I feel the power flowing through me.
So we saw what it looks like when you cast a spell. You take your wand to one of your tears and fling it. Tears of Chewsday, fling it at Pepper. What does it look like when the spell takes effect? What does it look like, Pepper, when might has been bestowed upon you?
There's like an aura that is glowing from me, like a little bit like how my reactive looks like an orange glowing aura that kind of takes an effect, and we hear like a little bit of sound effect as I brace myself to do a second hit, this time from the ground and like trying to hit the kneecaps of the wolf guy.
All right, I will say you're next after getting bestowed.
Also, do I get another boon because someone else is like flanking him?
Yes. That's a definite
That looks
hit.
Nice. So he takes 10 damage.
10 damage. He howls in pain once more. That was Pepper and Chewsday. MINO-Taur or Kuro, who wishes to go?
Kuro can go if they want.
I can go. Just seeing this wolf man walk past me and the more flanking us from the sides, Kuro is going to see that Pepper is laying a good down of hurt on this wolf man. If he sees the goatmen coming from the side. She's going to jump up onto the fountain as she runs around the side, knife by her right side. She runs over towards this goatman here and quickly strikes. And totally not forgetting trickery on the first turn. She goes to attack it, but this time it's different. It's almost as if she's honing in. She's looking for opportunities between the cracks of leather armor and other fabrics to see, what is this, an opening? As the screen flashes a white Kuro, a black silhouette, as you see the knife plunge into the side of this goat man for 7 points of damage as she twists the knife quickly after before yanking it back from the target.
Oh, that must have hurt. You're in for it now, goat man.
Anything else, Kuro?
I believe that is my full turn.
MINO-Taur.
As I walk past the wolf guy, like I'm facing away from him. It's like my tail but swishes as I'm trying to talk to finger nipples, and my tail / spear accidentally swipes at him. And
You can use we have a boon in the pool.
I use a boon that I gave myself. I remember I added a boon so I could give myself a boon on this next attack. So I use my boon.
Sweet. So that turns it into a 14 versus Wolfman. Just misses.
And I continue little green boy, are you hurt? Are you okay? Do you need any help?
Wow, you're one of the destined heroes. I didn't expect you to be so big and robotic.
Yes, it is the way my daddy built me.
And that was all of the heroes taking the initiative, so it's all the bad guys' turn.
I can't believe this. She's hurting me. Come help me.
All right. So, 2 of them will engage you, Kuro. One of them's coming to help the wolf man, and the other goat man is looking over the situation. All right. So first, Wolfman is going to attack you, Pepper, for all the damage that you have caused. And they bring their axe.
You're gonna pay.
12 hits you.
I'm gonna impose a bane from the
Pool.
From the pool.
Turns that 12 into a 6. Does a 6 hit you? Oh, it cancels it out.
Out the boon, but
exactly.
it still doesn't hit.
That's what I meant. Good call.
Yeah, I kind of deflect it with my frying pan, and you hear like a clink, and like there's a little bit of a binding first, and the scene goes on.
Nice. And thanks, Zeka, for leveling up to 23. As that hit happens, Pepper, the Goblin Man will exclaim,
"Ah, she was done for. That should have hit her. Wow, destiny must be on the hero's side today."
and then the 2 goatmen will pull out their short swords and attack you, Kuro. One stabs into you for 3 points of damage. The other takes their blade and stabs into you as well. Total of 6 points of damage from the 2 goatmen. As Goatman 3 surveys the situation and Goatman 4 goes to help their ally. And they will get a boon on this roll. An 11 versus you, Pepper.
That just hits.
Enjoy 4 points of damage.
For the Demon Lord!
I had worse.
Now we're at the top of round 3. Anyone who wishes to seize the initiative, please take fast turns. Otherwise, choose slow.
Actually, I'll take slow. Let me change it.
Alright, it looks like it's only you, Pepper.
I yell to MINO-Taur, quick, help us with the leader! And I quickly, like, as I was deflecting the goatman, I kind of turn around as myself and like try to use the momentum to hit the wolf guy into his ribs. And I think I get another boon because like he's still flanked. That's a 20. Nice. Does it make it over 5?
Oh yeah. Just barely.
I'm gonna roll manual, so you can apply the damage manual. Okay, whatever I roll now is higher than that. Yeah, so 7 damage plus the extra damage. There we go. Oh, hey! So, as I turn around, do like a spinning hit with my frying pan, I kind of just get right into his rib cage, and like it does a loud bonk. And yeah, if it's okay, I'm not trying to really kill him. I just kind of try to make him unconscious.
Okay, yeah. If that's what you wish, if that's what you wish to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get that scene of you taking your frying pan, knocking him unconscious. His tongue flips out of his mouth and he drools as he lays there snoring. The goatman.
They got Brutus. We need to escape. We've got to tell the boss. The heroes are here.
And that was Pepper's turn. So, and you all have not taken the initiative, so whoever wishes to can get a free swing as these goatmen start to run away.
I'll certainly be taking a free swing.
Go for it.
The fucking goat sounds.
There's a 17 hit.
Oh yeah, roll your damage.
So as the goat man is running by in lieu of the Wolfman's death, Kuro quickly swings the knife back out right as she sort of like turns 180 degrees, and the knife sort of getting angled as He runs, just cutting past the shins and across the leg as it falls flat on its face before delivering a final blow.
Way to go, hero, you got him.
And as he falls to his face, his whole form glows for a moment before dissipating, and all that's left is a small sack. The others are running away. Kuro, Chewsday, MINO-Taur, that's up to you if you wish to pursue.
I am too slow.
I'm not running after them. I let them run.
I think we should leave them.
I mean, I think they learned their lesson.
Kuro,
And we got the leader.
They will never come back. I'm sure of it.
Kuro sort of stands up from the other goat man's death as she takes a few steps onto the side of the fountain as she's just like, townspeople, your heroes have saved the day.
Oh, yeah.
She sort of sits there expecting some sort of like roar of applause or whatnot.
And you get that. The people are cheering and clapping and oh, the heroes are here. Ah, we're finally saved. No longer will we be under the shadow of the demon lord. And the goblin man is like,
Okay, everyone, calm down. Go back to your buildings. The heroes need some space. I'm sure they'll visit you. Hey, what's up?
you see this individual now, this goblin individual. They are around 3.5 feet tall, wearing some nice blue pants and leather boots, no shirt, revealing the appendages on his chest, and a long red cape.
Pleased to meet you. Well, don't everybody talk at once.
I kind of look at his chest, like kind of like very, very shocked actually, and I'm kind of like, are you a goblin?
Yeah, are you a goblin?
Yes.
Oh, good to meet you. Name's Finger Nipples.
Who would have guessed?
I know, it's kind of on the nose. Or on the nipple, as I like to say.
Query. What is goblins?
What? Goblins, you know, like me. And this orangey goblin here, and you're a goblin too, right?
Yeah.
I kind of lean a little bit towards Chewsday, and whisper, "What part of Golarion is he from?"
Golarion? What?
You know.
Never heard of Golarion. I'm sorry.
Is that a foreign nation?
What are all these strange words that you're speaking? None of these sound like they're even real.
I mean, that's where I'm from. But, you're a guide, right? And I can't stop staring at the nipples.
I don't know about all that.
And he's looking at your wrist and he's like,
Oh, is that the fabled goddess Codex? Just like the prophecy. And they shall arrive, 4 heroes, wielding the goddess Codex.
Yeah, we got this. I kind of raised my arm.
Yeah, I think we were all given one.
Oh,
Neat
nice.
tech, huh?
Can I see it?
Into my hand.
Can I see one?
Kind of hold him my wrist.
And as he pushes on it, your menu pops up, and one of the question marks disappears, and it says index/glossary, bestiary, journal, all the documents.
Hey, for some reason, I don't know why, but something's coming to me. Ah, well, welcome to the village of New Hope. Here we have been under duress from beastmen from the forest to the east.
Why are these beastmen attacking your village?
They say that they've been given orders by the demon lord himself that heroes were going to arrive, the prophesized heroes, and here you are. So the beastmen have been... Well, the beastmen have been being more beastly lately.
And you hear the people that, you know, they haven't dispersed yet. I don't feel like moving a bunch of models around, but the people are still out and about. They are the heroes. Yeah, did you see that? They have the goddess codex. Oh, perfect. And you hear one individual.
Yeah, I could use some mushrooms gathered in the forest.
And then another, the blacksmith. I lost my hammer. The beastmen ran off with my hammer. And then another individual. My daughter was kidnapped by beastmen.
Yes, quest. Heroes, will you do these quests for me?
Oh, that feels much more like home.
This feels like the most stereotypical opening to one of those. Oh, what was Dexter always going on about? His role play games, I think.
This is giving really uncanny vibes. Are these people?
I don't know. I'm kind of used to seeing something like this.
And Pepper.
It is.
Go ahead, Minotaur.
It is unusual to receive orders from anyone but Mr. Hedoi.
And you notice, Pepper, in your goddess codex, the journal section has an exclamation mark on it. And as you inspect it, now there's a sub menu that says quests.
Oh, looks like you picked up a few quests from the townsfolk. Well, usually these minor quests like this one here, it'll only give you like treasure and stuff, but the main quest, that's what gives you the real XP.
XP? Query. What is XP?
Experience, getting better at what you do.
Okay. I kind of look through the quest. I see like the hammer quest. I see like a lost son. Was it?
A kidnapped daughter and gathering mushrooms.
You may want to talk to the individuals who were yelling out these requests to get more information about them. In fact, it's probably a good idea to talk to everyone in town.
Okay.
That is a lot of work. We were just sent here to defeat the Demon Lord. Receive artifacts, defeat them.
I cannot defeat a Demon Lord.
And you notice that one of the quest is a main quest that has been integrated into your codex, and it's the rescue the daughter from the beastmen.
Oh, that must mean something important if the beastmen are up to some nefarious dealings with the demon lord. That girl's probably not safe.
They did say something about sacrifices, didn't they? About gathering people for sacrifices at the start.
Did they? That's horrible.
I'm pretty sure when we entered, they were like, let's gather all the people and try to fucking sacrifice them and shit. I don't.
Oh, that's terrible. Who would do sacrificing?
I could be wrong. I actually have no idea if I'm misremembering this. Outside, I actually have no idea I'm misremembering.
You're probably right.
I pointed the guy who I hit unconscious. Maybe he can tell us more about, where they are and stuff.
Yeah. Can I have a coil of rope. Can I tie the wolf man up?
Oh, yeah. You can tie him up. Go ahead and give me a intellect roll while you're doing it.
Do I get a boon since it's tied to my because I'm a pirate?
Oh, the tying up you're gonna do just fine. The because you are a pirate, yeah. You get a boon for this roll.
Let's go.
Since you are a pirate, while you're tying them up, you have a knack for finding treasure, my pirate friend. So while you're tying up the wolfman, you do find a sack similar to the one that appeared on the ground where the goatman died, full of gold coins. And then you also find a small, about a eyeball, maybe a little bit bigger than an eyeball orb that's blood red with a little bit of what looks like flame decor on it. But yeah, so you find a sack of 50 gold and a strange stone.
Whoa, this stone looks cool as fuck. Can I try to work out what the stone is?
What do you have? What can you do? You have abilities as a mage, correct?
I have. So I'm looking at my talents. I have nothing about fine art magic, but I have magic sense, where I can use perceive a presence or absence of perceive or perceive the presence or the absence of magic within 5 yards. Can I use magic sense to see if this is like a magical orb?
Of course you can.
I do that. Chewsday does that.
So what does it look like when you do this ability, Chewsday?
You see as he taps her her one good eye with her wand, like the side of the side temple of her face. You see her eyes glow. Her eye glows a little bit more, like the iris, the colorful bit of her eye glows a bit more. And it's like, what's this?
You do figure out what it is. You can feel the magic within the stone. You can sense the tradition it's from, and with this magic, it seems like someone else also knows. Oh, that's a spell stone, a novice spell stone. You can set that in find a blacksmith to set one of those into your weapons and armor, and it'll give you a once a day, possibly more ability from spell. This looks like it's from the war tradition.
Ah.
What's the war tradition?
Oh, it's a tradition of magic here in the world of Velos.
Magic. Illogical. Magic is not real.
Whatever you say,
That was
buddy.
very funny.
Do any of you guys want this stone?
maybe we should give it to the most capable fighter. And I kind of look at Kuro.
Well, I mean, if you want me to take hold of it, you said this was from the war tradition, though. Is that right?
Yeah, you'll have to find a blacksmith who can forge it into a weapon or into a piece of armor for it to get use, though.
Is Chewsday currently holding it?
Yeah.
So I walk up to Chewsday and sort of like hold out my hand and look at this thing as I sort of look over to Pepper and walk past, and I'm just like, not really my style, Rags, as she sort of like pushes it against her chest and just sort of like lets it go to drop it on Pepper.
Yeah, I kind of grab it before it falls down. Are you sure?
I mean, hey, you said the most capable fighter, and you know, brute force really isn't my style.
That's the only thing I can do. Oh, except for cooking. Maybe I should cook for us all.
You see a dwarven man exiting the building to your right. Overhearing your conversation, steps up. You remember hearing him earlier saying something about one of your quests that's in your log now that says, you know, blacksmith's hammer stolen by beastmen. Hey, did I hear correct? You found you a spell stone.
Oh yeah, and I kind of just show it, like, blatantly, like in my hand.
Oh, well, if I only had my hammer, I could work that into one of your weapons.
Can you work it into a frying pan?
If that's your weapon, then yeah, I can do it.
Huh.
The name's Jan, by the way. Jan the blacksmith.
I'm Pepper. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
We got a bunch of these, and I look at my codex at the wristwatch thing. Well, we got a bunch of things. We should definitely look out for the hammer. I think we should all do all of these, especially the one with the daughter.
Do you have a photograph or picture of your hammer?
What? No, I don't have a photograph or a picture of my hammer. Though now that you mentioned it, I'm gonna have to get art of me. Commission an artist to paint me with my hammer. Like one of those French girls.
Could you have this artistic depiction done before we leave to go look for your hammer so we know what to look for?
I'm sorry. I don't think there's any artist around. Lost my voice for a minute.
Could you describe your hammer in deliberating detail?
Well, it's about, I would say it's about 2 feet long. It weighs about 30 pounds, maybe more. I don't know. I'm making this shit up on the top of my head, but it's something like that. It looks like a blacksmith's hammer. I doubt the beastmen have many blacksmith's hammers in their village.
We will look out for a big hammer, and when we arrive at the beastman thing.
Tell you what, normally it costs about 50 gold to insert a novice spell stone. If you bring back my hammer, then I shall do it for you for free.
Oh, that's awfully nice.
A nice reward for a quest well done.
I turn back to Finger on the Pulse. You said we should talk to everyone here? Maybe you want to introduce us?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's a good idea. Just follow me.
Then we get a scene of him walking you through the village, taking you to the different homes and businesses.
This is the home of Paul and Penelope, the Herons. Oh, yes, yeah. You must be the heroes. Hello, I'm Paul, and this is my wife Penelope. She's the alchemist. Oh, it's so good to meet you. Are you going to get the mushrooms from the forest on your way to visit the beastmen?
Sure. And I lean back to Chewsday. Oh my gosh, they have bunnies.
I know, they're so cute.
Query, do you have any photos or drawings of these mushrooms for us to gather?
I think a description might be good. I know a lot of mushrooms. I collect them myself for cooking.
Oh, well, yeah, usually I gather them for the missus, but since the beastmen activities have been ramped up, I haven't been able to go into the forest and find them myself, but I can give you clues. They smell. They have a sickening sweet smell. It's almost appetizing and disgusting at the same time. But they make great ingredients for potions. Yes, if here,
She hands you 2 potions of healing.
this will get you started. If you bring back the mushrooms, then I'll make more potions, and I will reward you with even more potions. But this is all I can spare for now. Yes, please help us gather more mushrooms for the potions.
Thank you. Yes, we can do that.
At first here I thought that we were going to go and stab some beastmen, and now it sounds like we're starting to get a grocery list of things that we need to get along the way.
And 2 potions of healing have been added to your inventory.
Who exactly has those potions?
Whoever needs them, you basically have a shared inventory with the Codex.
Oh!
Nobody touch my knife. It's my knife.
Equipment
Don't
is
touch my
different.
handcuffs.
Equipment is different. Equipment is on the character, but like regular items, that's all between one shared inventory.
I was gonna say, just before you said that, I was gonna go into the codex and be like, quickly unequip Tuesday's hat and put it on myself.
No mamas. Thank you, heroes. Oh, I can't believe it. We're finally gonna be saved. The world of Velos will be saved. We'll be whole again.
Quick question. How many mushrooms you need? Just saying.
Oh, yes. Good call. I just assumed you saw it in the codex, but 5. You have 0 out of 5 mushrooms currently.
That's a weird way to say I need 5, but okay.
We should have just do the quest first and then talk to them.
It seems like a completely normal way to describe how many items you have.
No, like you would just say you need 5, not like you could have 0 out of 5. This feels a bit weird.
But we have 0 out of 5 required mushrooms.
Do you,
That is correct. I give MINO-Taur the point here, I think.
do you guys actively have any mushrooms in supply, or is your supply completely dwindled?
We only had enough to make those 2 potions. Our supply of healing shrooms has dwindled since the beastmen activities have progressed.
Okay, I see. Kuro sort of like turns around and she's like, Damn, I wanted to see if my stealth skills could steal their supply and then give it back to them for the reward.
Well,
Should we go see someone else?
yeah, I think we're done here. All right, let's see.
Bye, bunny family.
There's a church over there, but not many people go to the church nowadays, now that most of the gods are dead. But here's a tavern. It's a good place to rest up and recuperate and
Oh,
I'm just imagining in all of these sections, MINO-Taur is just like leaning down and putting like their head through the door, because that's as far as they can.
Please
get.
step aside. I can't get further in. You are blocking. I cannot get in.
Oh,
Please step aside.
every single building in here now has like a Minotaur head cut out at the top.
The horns, like enough space for the horns to get through.
Exactly.
this feels even more like home now.
Well, hey there, sweethearts. Name's Mabel. I hear you're the heroes who are destined to save the world.
I guess we are. My name's Pepper.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Pepper. Like I said, I'm Mabel. I never expected the heroes to be... Well, I don't know what I expected.
Say, lady, do you have any of these strange mushrooms? As Kuro begins to give the description to this random person she's just met.
Oh, you must be trying to find those mushrooms for Penelope. Well,
Kuro turns around again. She's just like, damn, she knows.
I'm sorry, but I ain't got none here, and I ain't really got a quest for you right now, but I can't let the heroes go off without some sort of direction.
She goes to the back wall and pulls a map off of the wall and hands it over.
Here's a map of Star Terra. This should help get you around.
And as whoever grabs it, you notice it disappears, and within the codex, one of the question marks has been revealed to say map. And the map of Star Terra is now in your key items.
The map is gone.
You broke the map.
It's gone for a moment, but once you click the map in the codex, you see the map of Star Terra.
Star Terra. Still the best name. Oh.
Where are we in the map?
On the west side in the village.
Oh, sick.
You see there's a beastman village to the north, east in the woods.
Oh. That's where we probably need to go and save the daughter, right?
Yeah, there's actually a marker on your map.
Wait, okay, that's... Okay.
Another marker that says you are here at the village.
Well, that's crazy. As like Kuro's like looking at the map, but she begins to sort of like turn in circles continuously. She's just like, this arrow, it's rotating in accordance to where I'm looking. She's just looking.
Interesting magic.
That must be the power of the goddess codex.
Wait, the goddess is actually called... Oh, the goddess... Yeah, never mind.
Well, I think that's all we have to see here. It's good to see you, Mabel.
Excuse me. Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Could I... You have a kitchen in here?
You darn tootin'.
Could I use it maybe to cook a meal? I have my own supplies and stuff. I just need a fireplace.
What? The heroes of Velos? I'm not gonna make y'all cook in my own establishment. If anything, I should be cooking for y'all. Tell you what, if you're able to defeat them beastmen, then I will whip you up something so grand, so intoxicating. You can join me too if you wish. Maybe we can learn something from each other.
Oh, I love to learn new recipes, and like my eyes are actually like lighten up a bit. Like ever since I've been like sucked up into this new world and stuff. But this is the first time where I seem excited, really.
Well, I hope for your safe return. I look forward to the grand feast that we shall have upon your victory.
Yes, we're going to cook.
All right. This way.
I follow the man with the nipples.
Well, here's the baker's. I believe this is the guy. Didn't you say it's your daughter? Oh. Hello. Stay a while and listen to my woes. My daughter was kidnapped by the beastmen. I hear they will do foul, depraved things if she's not returned. Please, heroes, save my daughter Leia.
Oh my. What's
your name, old man?
Oh, my name is Heckard Zane.
Oh, I thought for a moment I thought it was something different.
That name sounds so familiar yet so foreign to me.
Do we get a reward if you save your daughter?
Of course I'll reward you for saving my daughter. If you bring her back, her safe return, then you shall be rewarded. Hey, Chewsday. This guy, he ain't gonna reward you, but you'll become more powerful if you do this quest.
I mean, I was gonna save her regardless, you know. I'm not a fucking monster, but a little money on the side, you know,
I know what you mean. You know, gotta get paid for doing your work. That's all good, but you'll probably find some treasure at the Beastman village, anyways. But yeah, I'm sure that if you're able to defeat the Beastmen, then you'll be more stronger, like a real hero.
Yeah. So whatever.
Don't worry, old man. These heroes are here to do some heroing. Your daughter will be rescued in no time. Oh, please. Don't stay any longer. Go, rescue my daughter.
But before we leave, query, do you have a photograph or picture of your daughter?
Oh, that's a most excellent question. I'm so glad you asked. He goes over and grabs a portrait and brings it over and gives you a picture of his daughter.
Excellent. This will make it easier to identify her.
Boom. Here's a giant picture of my daughter. I keep a giant one at hand at all times.
Oh, that's nice. And I think we would have seen her probably because she was probably the only human? ?
I don't know. I would hope there's not too many others under the duress of the beastmen.
we will return this one to you, and only this one, as agreed.
Here, take the picture with you so you know what she looks like.
I am adding this to my inventory.
Portrait of Leia has been added to the key items in your inventory. Giant portrait of Leia. Please hurry back. She might not last too much longer.
If you find her dead, do you want us to take her dead body back to you, or do you want us to like leave it there?
What? Of course, do not leave her body, please. I need closure.
Cool.
She will be returned to you, dead or alive.
Preferably alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
We
on.
will try.
There's like only one more villager in this whole town. This building over here is abandoned.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to go in, you can, but oh, you're going in, yeah. This is village. This building is abandoned. Nobody's been living here for a while. There is a chest over there. I don't know what it's doing there, but
Container.
Yeah.
oh,
I go
What?
to the container.
what? You're just
I will.
rummaging through
I'll attempt
some.
to open. I see container. Must open.
But you're just opening somebody's property. What if they come
abandoned.
back?
It's abandoned. It is abandoned where it is free for the taking.
Oh, well, be my guest. You open up this chest, and inside you find a sack of coins and a charm bracelet.
Stack of discs. Charm bracelet. Adding to inventory. I suck it up into my wristwatch.
Yeah, well, I hope nobody comes back looking for their charm bracelet. Yeah. Yeah, one last stop. The butcher shop. This guy's
I
not.
squeeze.
This
I
guy's
squeeze-
not very
Try to
important.
squeeze through here.
Oh,
Ah.
you okay there, buddy? Oh,
One more step.
I can get out of this. I am free.
oh, it looks like I
Second.
need wall repair now.
Next quest unlocked.
Hey, this guy, he's the butcher, you know. He doesn't have a quest for you or anything, I don't think, right? Oh. Hello, heroes. Welcome to my butcher shop. No. Everything's going good right now. I mean, the beastmen, I would love to have them cleared out, but... Hey, how about some random information? Beastmen are really loyal to their leader, so if their leader falls, then the rest will probably scatter. Just something I learned living here in the village. Yeah, okay, good information, guy.
I like random information.
Yeah, sometimes
Data
these
collected.
sometimes these villagers will just spit out random information sometimes. What was that, Minotaur?
Data collected.
Oh, good. So yeah, that's pretty much the village.
You mentioned there was a church.
Yeah, there's a church, but since most of the gods are dead, it's usually empty.
But they could have a chest with loot inside.
Well, we can check it out.
A quick thing. Did we loot the other goat? Did we loot the goat man's sack that fell?
I didn't hear nobody.
I don't-
I didn't hear nobody saying they grabbed the sack.
Chewsday quickly goes up and like, I guess I should check just in case, you know.
All right, you find 5 gold coins in the sack.
Wait, this real? And I'm gonna bite on the gold coin.
Yeah.
Ew, why are you just biting on things from this guy's sack like that?
You gotta make sure the sack is healthy, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure it's real and authentic.
Oh, I could vomit right about now.
And in fact, if we're keeping track of gold, so far you've gotten 75 off the 2 bodies in the chest. So whoever's keeping track, 75 gold.
How is that like for everyone?
Yes.
So how much again for everyone quickly before I lose?
75 total.
It's a lot of scrolling. It makes me feel very rich.
I feel like I wonder if we die, we drop sacks.
I don't know. Don't want to test it out.
Do you want me to try? Do you want me to give you a quick
Pick what?
You know, you should, like, Kuro just puts up her fists and just starts like shadowboxing a bit in front towards Chewsday's location.
No.
Like I said, nobody's usually in this church because, you know, the guy... Oh! Hey! Sorry. Oh! Great followers. Welcome to the Church of Bahamut. I am Marla, the priestess.
Nice to meet you, Marla. I'm Pepper.
And you can totally tell that this is Mila in disguise. But, I mean,
hey,
your characters can.
Didn't we meet them like... Did we meet like an hour ago or something?
Oh.
What do you mean?
No. I've been here the whole time, priestess of Bahamut. Do you have any ailments that need cured? For a small donation to the church, I can heal you of any wounds or diseases or poison that you may have suffered.
Oh, I am a bit hurt.
Do you really want to spend gold?
A nominal donation of 5 gold pieces and the dragon god Bahamut will cure your wounds. She pushes over a little box with like an alms box with a little slit that you can push in coins.
Let's see, how does this work? And I kind of look into the inventory of the codex and I click on the I kind of touch the gold.
And it asks how much you wish to retrieve.
5.
And then 5 gold coins shoot out of the codex and fall into your hands.
I will probably be so surprised that the gold coins kind of land all over, like and cling on the ground.
In the box, please. In the box.
Yeah, and I quickly collect them and put them in the box.
Same, Marla, was it?
Yes.
Where do these donations exactly go to, or anything? What could the gracious Holy Church of Bahamut possibly need with such material goods?
Oh, well, you know, with the way the world is now, we need the money to help spread the word that the gods will return and that heroes will save us. You don't happen to be those heroes, are you?
Oh, we could possibly be said heroes of destiny. And as you said, you know, the funds could very well easily be used when the heroes of destiny arrive. And, you know, we just might happen to be here and in need of some generous charity ourselves.
She puts her hands on the altar. She's like, I'm going to be frank with you. No, actually, I'm going to be Mila with you. This gold is really needed to help with the resurrection of Bahamut. So please, I know you're the heroes and you're trying to do work, but please, I have things that I have to work on too. So let's be a team player. Wait. But yes, I am Marla, please. Thank you for the donation. And she casts a spell and you heal your wounds, Pepper.
Yippee.
See? The magic, the power of prayer and gold.
Damn, I can't really believe that you have to pay the resurrection fees of this guy. I suppose I'm a little bit hurt as well. Can't hurt to, Kuro does the same and opening the inventories, 5 gold coins, pop into her hand as she, leans up this altar and just manages to put them in the donation box.
And she casts a spell and heals you. And now remember, the price will increase the stronger you get.
Damn, I can't believe inflation exists in this frickin' universe.
Fucking hell.
I squeeze the rest of my way into the building. This unit also requires repairs. And I go up to the box. I had 5 starting gold. Can I use that?
Sure.
I use my 5 starting gold. Will you use this gold to repair your god as a golden mechanical being?
Of course. Your donation is most welcome and shall be returned in kind. And she casts a spell and heals you. Now, heroes, I hear there are quests that need to be taken care of. You shouldn't be dilly-dallying in this church all day.
Yeah, actually, do you maybe have a quest for us as well?
I do not. The quest that I give to you is the main quest to defeat the Demon Lord.
Oh, you too. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. But please, move along. I have things to attend to.
Have a good day, Marla.
It's Mila. No, Marla, you're right. Bye.
Farewell, Mila. As I squeeze through the door.
Watch the frame. As you all leave, well, that's one thing that the donations are going to be going for. As she looks at the damaged doorway.
What a nice lady.
Oh, okay, well. It seems like you're all
she reminds
ready.
me of someone.
Yeah, who's that? Don't remember, huh? All right, well. You ready to set out on adventure?
But there is that wolf guy we have left over next to the fountain, tied up in ropes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. He just looked like a bloodstain to me. What do y'all want to do with him?
Maybe we should ask him about the camp or something?
Ask him about the boss and shit, you know?
Yeah.
We should do a good cop, bad cop, you know?
I have a experience in interrogations of individuals. Perhaps I could help in this endeavor.
Okay. I've seen people and please don't be too hard on them. You know, I've seen my last group do interrogations, and they were very brutal with people.
Of course, I will be very gentle with the puppy. My days of killing and maiming innocents is over.
That's good to hear. Question mark? I step back a little bit.
Okay, I will be good cop. You will be bad cop. I say the Chewsday.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
what? Wait. Oh, damn.
I kneel down towards him as Chewsday starts to speak.
Soon he wakes up. All right, fucker. Tell us the information.
What are you talking about?
I will fucking kill you.
Ah! I don't know. Yes.
Hey, I'm starting
who
to
you're
like
talking
this
to?
spell.
No.
I'm fucking Chewsday.
Okay.
Captain of the Doctor of Powers. I will fuck you up if you don't tell me the information.
Wait.
Hey, hanging
Tell
out with
me.
hanging out with this party seems to be getting better and better. I like this girl.
I lean in towards the Wolfman. Be a nice puppy and listen to the captain. And I pet his head.
Yeah, you fucking mutt. Okay, tell me who your boss is. What does he look like? What's his description? Do you have a picture of him? Do you know everything? Do you know what his fears are? Do you know what his hobbies are?
Wait. Hey, let's rewind a second. Did you say dog-tooth pirates?
Yeah,
What's that supposed to mean?
it's like my pirate crew's name with the Doctor of Pirates.
Oh, are you making fun of me?
You taking a piss?
I'm taking a piss right now.
I think you're being a bit of a fucking wanker, you know?
Oh, I didn't come at
you
me
take-
with all these spitting these requests and demands.
Put my wand on his forehead. I will fucking kill you. Answer the question.
Oh, you better watch out, guy. I know she wasn't much earlier with that wand, but I'm sure it can do some crazy things. Yeah, like shoot a jellyfish across the land. Whatever. Bring it
Do you
on.
not bully her jellyfish? And I put my hand on his head to like a pet motion, but I'm petting like a really rough 3-year-old. Like a very painful pet. Calm down, puppy. Calm down.
His leg is twitching as you do that.
Ah, yeah.
Look. Me and you are kind of the same. Look at my tail. I do like a little flip to show my tail. You know. Like, look. I know it's a bit rough for you, but just tell me who your boss, what your boss is, or what your boss looks like. What's his deal? Is he like stronger than you, or is he weaker than you?
Oh yeah, the boss. Yeah, he's a boss, all right. He's one of the demon lord's head minions, favored by the demon lord. He's gonna get extra power when he does that sacrificial ritual tonight.
That's probably the goal, isn't it? Fuck. Does he have, like, okay, what's his like? Is he like you?
What?
You know, beast-like. You know, beastly.
You mean, is he a beast man? Is that what you're trying to say? Well,
Yeah, I didn't know that was like a correct term. I know I'm like the bad cop, but I didn't want to be over I didn't want to be like, you know, but mean, but like oversensitive. You know what I'm trying to say. I didn't want to assume that's like what you guys call yourselves. You know.
Look, he's a powerful goat man shaman, and he's gonna kill you all.
Okay.
Improbable. That is logically improbable. With the power of our group, we are sure to defeat them in martial combat.
Yeah. Well, you'll have the whole Beastman village fighting you back, too.
How many are there
What?
in the village?
Like I tell you that.
Found him.
It's
I think he can't count, probably.
You know what? Taking that request literally, Kuro does actually just like walk up and grab like at the scruff of his neck and just hold him backwards into the fountain.
Hold up, we're asking again.
Oh, wait, you're supposed to pull them up. Oh, Kuro pulls him back out.
How many are there?
More than I can count.
how much can you count?
Not very much.
Start counting.
1.
That's a mighty number.
Should we ask for anything else? Like, I don't think we.
Uh,
Oh, the hammer.
what's
Do you,
your...
do you- Oh, sorry. You want to go?
Sorry. What's your name?
Brutus.
At least he
Nice to
shares
meet you,
that information
Brutus.
easy.
Okay, brute ass.
Okay, Brutus. Where's the blacksmith's hammer?
One of my boys must have grabbed it on the last raid.
Okay. Do you ask him anything else? I don't.
What
Do
is
you know these mushrooms? They have a sweet and sickly smell.
What? I don't care about no mushrooms.
He is useless.
What are you going to do now?
What do you mean? I'm stuck here tied up. I'd like to go home.
You're not gonna
What?
have a home. We're gonna
What?
kill the shaman. I'm sorry.
What?
We're gonna kill the shaman. We're gonna have no
Oh, yeah,
home.
probably. I mean, we have to stop the shaman. Do
Peppa?
you think we can talk to him?
Pepper,
What?
I'm very sorry. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
No!
No.
Can't we, I don't know, can't you help out the village here, you know, and stop working for the demon lord guy? I mean, why do we even work for him?
Yeah. I want to listen to the goblin. Yeah, I'll work for the village and not for the demon lord who promises power and extreme ruling and everything. Why would I work for that guy? It's not like he's going to grant us anything. I'll work for this village, like the goblin said.
Excellent.
convinced.
That is a good idea.
I think he's lying.
What? Why would you lie to us? That is rude. Rude.
I'm not lying. Why would I lie to you? That's rude.
But the captain said you are lying.
The cabbage said I'm lying. Don't listen to the cabbage.
I'm not cabbage. That's
This
it.
all
Drown
feels
him
like
again.
this all feels like so much effort.
Okay, serious talk, guys. Like, what do we do with this guy? Because I think if you let him out, he's gonna, like, you know, come back with Waden and kill. I think we should just, like... kill this guy.
We should.
Maybe there's a... Do we have a jail or something? You know?
Send him to penitentiary.
There is the abandoned house.
And as you're having this conversation, he's just flopping and splashing as Kuro holds his head under and y'all are casually having this
Don't
conversation.
drown him!
Ugh.
Oh, don't drown him. Fine.
Yeah, let's put him... Okay, we will put you into the jailhouse for now, and when we come back, we will talk more. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
And we lead him to the abandoned house.
I think it'd make a good interrogation team.
Looks like someone rummaged through this place already.
Yeah,
That gives
there's
us a
not
good
much
point.
here.
Why don't we just stick him in the chest and lock it and just walk away?
I
Excellent.
think-
He will be safe in there.
What? Hey, no, what? Don't close. What are you doing?
Excellent. He has been stored in the container.
You can't do
Okay.
this to me.
We will be sure to have someone bring you meals and water. You can eat and drink through the keyhole. Farewell, puppy.
Well, if there starts to be a strange smell coming from there, we know what happened.
Go to the inn. I grab someone, I guess Pepper. Hello, innkeeper.
Howdy.
Could we request that you are to bring food and drink to the abandoned chest in the abandoned house?
Why would I do something like that?
We have a prisoner imprisoned.
What?
Just push it through the keyhole.
I'll see what I can do.
Make
Thank
sure they
you.
get 2 meals, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. They are a good boy.
Well, all right. Odd request, but for the heroes, I'll do it.
Here you go. And I give like two of my own gold that I still had.
Well, bless your heart.
I hope that will be enough for some meals. We won't be long gone. We have to stop a ritual now. Bye bye.
Farewell.
Have fun storming the village.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Well, let us make our way to
That is.
the world map of Star Terra. There we go. The world map music. So, with that said, with the village protected from the Beastmen attack, and with new quest to travel to the Beastmen's village, our party set out from the village of New Hope on the first steps of their grand adventure. And that is where we will end episode 1 of Shadows Fall, Unlimited Worlds Unite. And yeah, so that'll be the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it.
This is so much fun!
It was Pog.
Oh my god, I'm loving the group so much.
Hell yeah.
How much stupid shit did we pull off in the first freaking episode?
Right?
And now I've got to remember that, like, donations fund the return of a god, and there's a wolf in a freaking chest somewhere in the village that we have to remember.
I am a good pacifist. We did not kill that wolf. He's in a definitely healthy and happy state.
Sweet. Well, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I've already said I hope you enjoyed it. You already said you enjoyed it, so excellent. I'm glad you all enjoyed that session. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching. Be on the lookout in the next few days, and I will upload this to the YouTubes. So, I guess let's say some goodbyes, starting with you, Simple.
Bye.
Chewsday, a lady of many words.
Oh, I mean, do you want me to be like, hi, bye, I'm Simple, and I'm gonna be streaming this probably next week? Is that what I was supposed to say? I don't know. I haven't done this in a while.
Show yourself.
Kind of forgot how to do this, you know? Kind of forgot how to do the end bit. But yeah, I stream on twitch.tv. Follow me if you like games, I guess. I'm playing Final Fantasy X.
I fucking hate Blitzball.
Same.
Blitzball minigame in the game? When?
But yes, thank you everyone for coming along. It's been absolutely amazing. And again, massive shout outs to fucking Nim for just putting all of this together. It's absolutely freaking insane the level of like effort and detail that you have gone into for this, as well as everything that Ruby has done. I swear to God, there hasn't been a moment in the last couple of months where I haven't seen Ruby mentioning Uwu, having Uwu as a status on Discord, like just doing Uwu related things. It's been a long time coming, and both of you, I feel, deserve some massive freaking props.
Thank you.
There we go. Instead, I shilled for you. There you go. That's my shill.
Well, thank you, Mally, for putting together really, really fun. I had like, and at the start of the session, I feel like nostalgia from when I first started playing in Shadows Fall, playing in the MOG, and it's just feels so warm. And it just feels really nice to be playing in the game again, DM by you. Shilling myself, I guess. Monday, Simple and I are doing Simply Bullying on my Twitch account, so we're still playing Arkham City, and yeah.
My turn? Okay. Yeah, that was me. I was Ruby the Lazy Goblin. This was absolutely amazing. I can't wait for more. I've been waiting for this campaign to start for forever, and like I really have to say, all the work putting into this, it was fucking worth it. Your characters are amazing. The world is amazing. I love Mally as a DM. It feels so much different than MOG again. Like it feels fresh. And I can't wait to see more. And I also want to give credits to everyone else to what you've been all like to keep me inspired, and also Rayner's models, they look fantastic. Also the maps of Trixie, thank you so much for the battle map, and also for like a little bit of video editing and stuff. Actually, without you, I wouldn't have been doing the animations and stuff, because I felt really inspired when you showed us like a little bit of like some edits and stuff. And also Chewsday, Simple, big credit for like revolutionizing the way I make characters now for these shows, because you like that was like some big thing behind the scenes, like how you prepared for the campaign, and I was like getting extremely inspired on that, so thank you as well there. And yeah. Also, if you want to see me on Twitch, I will be trying to stream more regularly again. And I found a new cool format where I lore walk in Skyrim, and I also do Hero Forge models, of course, on stream. So look out for that.
And me. All right. I have merch created by All Brutnar. I also have a YouTube channel where you can find the past VODs and this VOD in the next few days. So check me out on YouTube, and for the next Shadows Fall and Limited Worlds Unite, we're doing a every 2 weeks
schedule. So instead of doing like the 1st and 3rd or 2nd and 4th, it's just going to be every 2 weeks. So catch us in 2 weeks, which I believe is the 1st of March will be episode 2 of Shadows Fall, Unlimited Worlds Unite. Ooh.
Oh, well.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you players for joining me on this. Thank you, Ruby, for all the amazing work you've done. Thank you, Rayner, for the amazing work you've done. Thank you, Twixie, for your work. Thank you, Simple, for just being awesome with your character and, designing the character standard. So cool. But yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to get us a raid started. Going to raid Mira Voiblin. And the raid message will just be Unlimited Worlds Unite or Uwu. Uwu is just as good. So,
Now, should we save the game?
yes, we will before the raid actually starts. I will do the Don't Leave Me Hanging players by, then I'll switch scenes, and then I'll raid out. Sound good?
Sound good.
All right. Thanks again, everybody. Don't leave me hanging, players. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.